Hello, everyone. I hope you're having an amazing day. Welcome to another episode of the Bobbi Jo and Sheena Show. Two mindset coaches here just to give you some tools, some tidbits to help you get clarity in your life so that you can live the life that you want. And how is it happening? You create your reality with your thoughts. So today's topic is going to be about habits. What habits do you have? Are you disciplined with to create the reality you want? How do you get there, you say? Well, it's meditating, it's relaxing, it's not getting up in the world and forcing and pushing and reacting. It's about taking time out, being present in the shower, meditating, and just downloading what your true voice inside says, not the voices outside that are telling you the list of and just react, but that you need to have a daily discipline to sit within and do what serves you. We're just going off the cuff here today. So, doing what serves you, right? And that's listening to your inner voice, getting in touch with what it is that you truly want. And typically, it is pen to paper to get the chaos in the brain out on. So, some meditation, going out walking, being in Mother Nature, taking time for you every day and not reacting and becoming a plaything for your job, your kids, your family, your school, and everyone thing else, that you are the number one most important thing in your life, putting on your oxygen mask first before your husband and your children and your grandparents or your parents. You come first. Take care of you. How'd I do, Sheena? We're winging it.
Well, one of the habits is the habit of that's been really big for me, the habit of your inner conversation. I mean, most of the time you don't even notice, the effect of that. And this is a discipline. And basically, it's like your mind has. So you can do all the affirmations, and I can see myself now studying, thinking into results, doing all the affirmations, doing everything that Bob taught me to do. I mean, literally, I did it. If you tell me to do, I'm an Irish dancer, right? Was an Irish dancer, and it is just like production, do. You learn how to type. It's production. I can still hear my teacher telling me now. So you tell me to do something, I'm going to do it. I'm really good at ticking the boxes. But what I wasn't missing was the in between stuff, and it was my internal dialogue. And what I realized was is that the habit of a messy internal dialogue, maybe criticizing something, maybe saying this isn't good enough, maybe saying I should be doing better, but they weren't my voices. They were voices from from somewhere else. But I took them on board as mine. And so this constant criticism and beating myself up, was it any wonder that I just literally I went the other way with all this stuff because I was more or less like Bobbi Jo said, forcing. I was more or less like forcing it, going, well, this doesn't work. And then I would literally do even more and study even more. And it's now laughable now with the stress I put
Mm.
myself under. And I went the opposite way. So the real big thing is that discipline and the habitual awareness of it, of your inner conversation from morning, noon to night, and every freaking second in between. Do not let yourself. I had a client on this morning, Bobbi Jo, and she went to tell me something that's not true in my mind. And so I went, shush, we're not doing that now. We are so far past that. We are not having that conversation. That's yesterday into today. You started today with a clean piece of paper. Do you want yesterday for your tomorrow? And she says, no. And I went, well, then. I said, we're not even entertaining the conversation. And this is what was it Abdullah did for Neville Goddard. Neville Goddard come in and says, but I'm not in Barbados. Get out, he said. Get. You need to be that disciplined, that ruthless and unconditional love is ruthless because she will keep knocking at the door till you flip and give in and
Wow.
heart and love. So that's what I do habitually. I'm constantly having a conversation of if anything disturbs me, then I use it as an opportunity to throw more love. Okay, more love, more appreciation, and that's all I do. So there's no reaction to the world. My response to the world for everything is love, 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 love. Because I don't want to feel anything else, to be honest. I'm done. I surrender.
So your daily habit, what I got out of that, it's kind of doing like a mental house cleaning, having the awareness of our thoughts, having the judgment towards ourselves, towards others. There's a lot of BS that's going on up here, and having that clarity is really great. But what it is it takes a daily habit, the daily on an hourly basis to constantly go, where am I? What am I thinking? But it's like a muscle, you build up to this. So you keep listening to us, you keep watching us. Some might resonate, some might not, especially when we talk about shadows, I'm not sure about. Sorry, teasing. So you just keep listening and you start getting little tidbits, and it's a different way of reprogram the brain. That's where we operate 98% of the day is just a program by how you grew up, by your culture, your family, your society, whatever, the world. And so you start having awareness, and it will bring you to peace. It will bring you to freedom, and ultimately it'll bring you to love. Because I'm just like Sheena. I've talked about this so much, loving me first, so then I can love my family, my neighbors, my community, my state, my country, in the world. And that's going to change the world and have world peace. Not complaining and bitching and pointing at what is going wrong, because that's three fingers back at you that we need to do the work. That's the habit that you need to incorporate, is that you start having that clarity of ourselves and who you are, and start coming from love. That's all I have for you today. Like us, subscribe, tell your friend about us, leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you, and we'll talk to you soon. Have an amazing day.
Cheerio now.